Also, over the weekend, Gordon Hayward signed with the Charlotte Hornets. I think this was a great move. I think that the addition of Gordon Hayward to the Hornets was solid because it kind of it ramps up this narrative that no one wants to go to Charlotte. I mean, Kemba sat there forever without any other players really coming there like star players. And I mean, Gordon Hayward, I wouldn't say he's washed. I think he's on the back end of his career now due to injuries. Hopefully he can bounce back and prove me wrong on that statement. But his time with Boston, it really hasn't resulted in much. He's had some playoff runs, but he hasn't been there for them because he got injured like the third game of his first season with Boston. So it hasn't really materialized into anything. Also, when you have the emergence of two others like young stars, potential superstars that happen while you're there, it kind of depreciates the value because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown really ascended. Like they fast tracked to greatness and they became the focal point of that team. So where did that leave Hayward? So it just made sense for him to decline his option. He wasn't really in it for the money, but then he ended up just getting the money, which is crazy to me because he wasn't. I think he lost like $4 million this year because it's like $120 million deal, 4 years with the Hornets, and he had $34 million coming this year. So he lost $4 million, but I mean he's in a potential situation where he can be the star he was for the Jazz. So that's solid with the addition of LaMelo Ball there. It's interesting what's going on in Charlotte. I think they're trying to make moves to get them into the playoffs as well. It's solid. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think they probably should run LaMelo Ball at the point guard for this team and let Devontae Graham kind of play the shooting guard role or whatever. So they can kind of work together. But LaMelo Ball is big enough for you to play him at the 1 or the 2. I just don't think he has the size to play the 3 or anything else like that because he's not as bulky as you would want him to be. But, I mean, when it comes to just what they have right now, I think it's just a great foundation. Hopefully they can build upon this. What do you guys think of the Charlotte Hornets moves over the weekend and just last week in general? They made a lot of good moves. Let me know in the comment section down below. Stay blessed.